Oh, hey, everybody. In Hawaii, we like to eat. Here in the mainland, we call this noodle soup. China, they call it men. In Hawaii, we call this Simon. It's a very, very popular lunch in Hawaii. So, without much ado, let's go on to episode 1, shall we? Aloha. I'm Gavin. I've spent 25 years leading global IT operations, network teams, on-prem teams, cloud teams, data center teams, end-user teams. I've dealt with big and small outages. I've seen it all. And in 2024, 2025, I found myself asking a question I honestly never thought I'd ask of myself. Could I build an operator platform that, frankly, thinks? Now, I'm not talking about a script, a bot, a chatbot glued to an API. I'm talking about a real system that observes, reasons, decides, and acts. So I started working and working and working and working. And after months of development, iteration, debugging, and designing, I built AIMusubi. It's a level 5 agentic system for network operations. This is, to me, the holy crap moment. This is legit and it's real. This video is the start of a series where I'll walk you through how I built it completely from scratch, from the very, very bottom. And we'll be using modern AI, open core principles, and real networking gear. There will be no hype, no buzzwords, just the real process and the real system. And today, I'll show you the first piece of it. All right, this is AIMusubi's level 5 bootstrap, which you'll see in a second. By the way, I built 2 bootstraps, one as a bare metal install and one for containers. These bootstraps installs the full agentic stack, which includes the API, which interacts with the environment, the reasoning layer, which is the large language model, which we all hear about, the adapters, which is the device drivers, the intent engine, which is the metrics collector of this platform, Prometheus, which is the metrics database, Grafana, the reporting tool and visuals of how the system is performing, Open-WebUI. Now, this is the cool piece. This is how you'll be interacting with the large language model and how you'll be interfacing with the environment. The SNMP intake, or what we like to call in the network world, simple network management protocol data, and everything needed for AIMusubi to think and to operate. You're looking at a full level 5 operator built from code, and it's not from a cloud product. This banner, which I'm showing you right now, is at the top of the bootstrap, namely because this project represents hundreds of hours of work. My mission is really simple, actually. If AIMusubi helps you learn, build, or think differently, well, that's the mission. All right, cutting over now to the visualization. This is Grafana. And here's the first dashboard. It's scraping live metrics from AIMusubi. This is where we'll build deeper visualizations in future episodes so you can see what's going on with the system, how it's responding, what it's doing, the communications that's going on to and from the platform. It's pretty neat. Now for the super cool piece.
This brief 1-minute demonstration is a live interaction between me and AIMusubi. Please pause this if you need to see the details of the output. On the left is the web UI interface. On the right is the live command line interface of the router. I first request AIMusubi to bring up network interface gateway Ethernet2. AIMusubi acts and then verifies it. You then see on the right the actions on the router occurring. I requested additional operating information such as IP address and route table information. But finally, taking that information, I requested AIMusubi commit this data to memory as its operating baseline for this route. I then perform a similar action with an Arista router, requesting operating information to save as its baseline. The information is delivered and I ask to save it to memory as an operator for this router. But by design, AIMusubi's open framework allows for expansion to additional manufacturers. One final piece, AIMusubi also supports cloud language models through Gemini, OpenAI, etc., which is driving the reasoning part of this platform. But it also supports local inference through Ollama. You can see it here using the CPU of the system and how slow it is and how much of a toll it places on the system.
All right, so that's a wrap for the stage 0 of this build. From here, everything gets more interesting, much more interesting. In the next segments, I'm going to show you how the system observes a real network, how it learns the baselines of that network, how it reasons about drift, how it detects issues, and how it proposes actions with real guardrails. Now, that's going to be a very, very interesting moment when all of you see this. This isn't a demo or toy. It's a real working agent for real network operations. If you want to follow along, everything is open core and will be available on GitHub. I'm going to make this available to the world, but all I can tell everybody is aloha, grit, intelligence, think. Thank you very much for being a part of this journey and being here on episode 1, but let's go ahead and get started.